if you have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is a look at the energies that could be around you for the week ahead, Sunday to Sunday. I'm going to start by looking at your overall kind of spiritual energies for the week, also about your finances, abundance, work, and also love, romance, family. So let's start with an overview of your sort of spiritual energies for the week. Okay, there is a theme here of escapism this week. It feels like there is quite a big change afoot, or the opportunity for a big change that has you really feeling like running away to join the circus. This feels like quite an exciting escape. It might just be an escape into your 12th house delusions, with Mars in the Pisces house there. Of you might really put a lot of fuel into your flights of fancy, or into your spiritual beliefs. You might really light a fire of action in your spirituality this week. Now, interestingly, there are so many cards here about answering your calling. It is quite bizarre. Warrior woman, whether you're masculine or feminine, have you answered your deepest calling? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And your brilliant beliefs are coming to the fore here. So that is your luminous life force, your personal power. That is a big theme for the week. And you may find yourself at a crossroads. There's duality here. It's about deciding which way to go. So your soul might really be calling you into a completely different kind of venture or direction this week. Only you will know how this plays out for you, but there might be some decision point there, something to weigh up with the duality there. There may even be, one of the words there is misunderstandings, but some way, shape or form, life is evolving for you in a way that is even better than you can imagine this week. So it feels like something really beautiful is about to birth in your life, because the dragonfly starts as this little underground bug, and it turns into this magnificent dragonfly that just leaves being earthbound and can fly. So this was actually literally underground. So things are coming out of you that may surprise you. It could be spiritual, it could be emotional, there could be literal things changing in your physical world that really lead you to make new decisions. And ask yourself if you are following your true path emotionally and spiritually. Well, let's take a look and see what's happening with work, finances, abundance, just to see what is shedding its, if we can shed some light on this energy. And whoa, you've got the wild card that came out, which does indicate that there is something that could change quite rapidly or just be quite unusual. It feels like a gift. Now, this could be a physical gift from someone at work. It could be a new contract, that something has just landed on your lap. Something, Pentacles is about money, it's about finances, abundance. You're going to be given something that puts you in a better financial situation this week. And it is something that is going to move you into an environment where you are feeling a lot more emotionally satisfied here. Or somebody is going to offer you something that, yes, you really know that emotionally you're going to find it very fulfilling. So that is what a trio of cards to get in your work and abundance this week. Something out of the blue, it is a gift, and it can move you into new areas where you're feeling that much more fulfilled. And also we get the 11th house here of friends, of your big community. So that is giving you, the moon there is giving you a lot of emotional satisfaction, or an emotional connection to a wider audience. Or this could be a friend that is the one offering you something that you connect with emotionally. 11th house being friends, also hopes and wishes. Hopes and wishes, emotional commitment there, connection there. The word is independence, so this might give you a bit more freedom as well, but you are really going to be connecting emotionally to kind of a wish come true. Wow. Okay, so that is all well and good so far. And yes, we get the enthusiasm card. So you might feel fueled up with a new lease on life at work. 9th house is spirituality, philosophy. It's long distance travel. So this could be somebody, that's the area that you're getting the sun shining its light into. So this could be something new that really inspires you philosophically to do with your work. It could be an offer from somebody overseas, or it could be a random job offer to go overseas. either way, it's something that will fire you up. And ninth house is also just about expansion. So your world is going to expand. And this is a big call for this week. So scale it back to something that might happen this week that just makes you feel a lot more expansive. That might be just an easy little contract that falls into your lap. But okay, here is the energy to lean away from, the Chariot. So don't rush into anything. Don't chuck out your current life to pursue something without giving it any forethought. The energy to lean towards is Boss figure. Now the Emperor, I see them as moving quite slowly, being quite thoughtful. They're the boss. They like to have all the information before they make a move, and then they delegate. So that's the energy for you to lean towards. Don't be rash. You want to really figure out every angle on whatever this is before taking judicious action. So don't just leap into the car and drive off into the night. So that is work. That's interesting. Let me know in the comments how this goes for you this week. And now to love and romance and family. Well, there is big information. This is a big deal as well for water signs this week. There is clarity coming, romantic clarity, emotional clarity here. This is news, it's a message, it is a realization, and it's somebody offering somebody a big cup of love and changing things emotionally. Is that the same card that was in the workplace? Yes, it was. Wow, that is, I love it when this happens. Knight of Cups. Changing your location or your circumstances, taking you into a much more emotionally satisfying realm, or someone literally writing in to tell you their feelings. Because this is all about news and clarity. And guess what the third card was? The Lovers. This is big for a romance reading. Oh my gosh, what a week. So this, maybe this won't all happen this week. Maybe this is the flavor that is around you, like a weather forecast for this week onwards. So just bear that in mind. But these are big. So that is really gorgeous. But what do these cards have to say about this? So somebody cares deeply, and they are definitely intrigued by you. There is an element here of ego. Now, this isn't to say that someone is going to strut around being egotistical, but they might be wearing a mask, or you might be wearing a mask. This sort of strikes me as defensiveness. So someone might be coming in with all this love because they sort of, I don't know, it's not that they've got an ulterior motive, but they might want your love to bolster them up. There's something there where they've got a mask on, and that's not to say there is something bad going on, because they do care deeply. It's just that there might be just some barrier there that stops them being truly authentic. Or maybe you're a bit nervous and that stops you being truly authentic when this happens. So that is energy to think about, to figure out which side of this you are on. But there is the need here to really keep your needs front and center. Don't just go along with what somebody comes in to say. The sun there is shining a spotlight on you and what you say and how you present yourself, first impressions. So Aries energy, first house energy, is all about, I want to say selfishness, but in a good way. So really think about what you want, what you need, what would make you happy. And don't be shy about saying what those things are. And look, we've got this beautiful moon in the 4th house with friendship indicated there. So that is emotional, beautiful emotional energy around your sense of security and stability, home and family. So with this being romance or love or family, there is a beautiful, warm, loving energy that is kind of suffusing this house of your roots and family. It is a beautiful energy. Now, it could be a message for you to get on a friendship basis with someone new first, so that you can get through the posturing maybe, so that the both of you connect emotionally on a home and family level that will bond you long term. That is really good advice for the week. This isn't a big warning. It is just saying there are masks at play, maybe with both of you. So do just take care about that. But what a beautiful week. It is a big week, and no wonder this card came out better than you can possibly imagine. So yes, you might be cool. You might be in flights of fancy this week. Just bowled over by all these changes coming into your life that obviously seem very positive at first glance. So now I'm going to sum up for you with some more cards about what you most need to know for the week, given that there seems to be a fair bit that is birthing or arriving, a fair bit that's going on. What do water signs most need to know for the week ahead? Okay, this is very unusual summary for the week ahead for water signs. Okay, this is the one I'm using to really be the cornerstone of this message. Get out of your head. There might be a lot of fears that rise up, but there might also be a lot of fantasy. So here we go with two cards that also verify that. This seems like you've struck the mother lode. You can get lost in your head, either with just diving in far too quickly, or being full of fears that have no basis in reality. So this is where it's interesting that there is a lot going on here that you might find it quite hard to stay grounded. We've got the Ruthless card out. So you might have to be quite ruthless with yourself in actually discerning what is fantasy and what is fear, and living ruthlessly in the middle ground of reality. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. This feels like quite a big deal because we've got the past life card that came out. So this might feel fated, even if it's not. It feels fated, it feels big, it feels meant to be. And so that's where you might need to just kind of rein yourself in a bit. The Plotting card came out, which says to me, use your brains. Again, keep this middle ground. There might be somebody around you, okay, on the off chance that is a bit ruthless and is plotting to get closer to you. But that's kind of a side energy. I'm more feeling that this is you needing to really keep a grip on your fears and your fantasies. Those are the F words we don't like. Okay, so there is a divine truth coming about this situation, about the energies coming through this week. So you will feel what the truth is if you are open to it. I'm going to pull some more cards here just because that's quite big and quite wild energy. So let's just see if we can get a bit more clarity on this. Interesting. So the sun is shining on the house of partnership. That brings energy, it brings a spotlight. It is quite a benign, happy influence, a sunny influence, but it can bring too much of a good thing. So just keep your balance. Libra, 7th house of partnership, is about balance. Now, there is a warning here about being too defensive. Mars in the 2nd house of your values. And so this might be defense mechanisms, keeping you safe. It might be being triggered by too much good stuff, or by somebody's posturing. So these are things to be aware of this week as all of this great stuff happens. It really is saying to me, keep it grounded, keep your intelligence, keep your wits about you, and don't make any sudden decisions. You want all the facts before you change your life up. But there are exciting good things happening. It's a matter of grounding them into reality. If you'd like your own personal reading about this or any other topic, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. Otherwise, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy for the week ahead and beyond.